stuck inside my mind, deep inside my mind. I think that now.
All right, Erica, we see a lot of, we think, costly mistakes that buyers make in the Tampa Bay real estate market. What do you think is the number one costly mistake buyers make in when they're buying a house?
Most definitely not preparing ahead.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Not knowing exactly what it takes to buy a house.
Okay.
A lot of, they're seeing what's going on with the market. You know, they might have a good job or they got a raise.
Yep.
And they think, I want to buy a home.
Okay.
Well, you definitely need to speak with someone that specializes in first-time home buying, where they know the steps that it takes to purchase a home.
Yeah, absolutely. So your biggest thing is, what you're saying is the most costly thing is they're not prepared, right?
Yes.
So like I just shot a video for 2023 that was the 5 tips that someone can have when they're purchasing a home in 2023. One of them was credit score. One of them was getting your debt paid down. Another one was, not transferring jobs. Another one was not buying large ticket items. Like those are all things, the planning process, right?
Yes.
If you're with an agent that is going to educate you, that agent's going to go over all of those things and come up with a plan with you. So 100%, I hear you.
Yes.
Planning is the number one costly mistake that we see.
And another thing is knowing, like you're renting right now, you know what you can afford monthly.
Right, sure.
Why not speak to someone who knows exactly how much you can afford, so that you're not throwing it out like a pie in the sky?
So what I'm hearing is talk to a local lender instead of maybe one of these national online lenders.
I definitely agree, and nothing against the online or the other companies, but when our experience, or mine, I'm sure yours much longer, when you're working with a local lender, someone that can, basically sit in front of my client if I need them
Yeah,
to.
so your client can come into the office and actually sit down with the lender, like face to face, like
Exactly.
almost like if you're going into a bank, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
where if it's a online lender, you're just basically, everything's done over the phone.
And most of the time, Monday through Friday only.
Right, Monday through, exactly, 100%. That's a big thing that I didn't even think about is a lot of these people, like when Friday hits at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you won't get a hold of them on Saturday and Sunday.
And most definitely in the weekends.
Well, then what happens if you're out looking at homes and you want to buy a house and you need an updated pre-approval letter on the weekend? Some of these online lenders can't do that for you.
They aren't.
Got
They
it.
aren't. Or
So-
you're just a number to them.
Okay.
You put your information, but there might be some little nuances that you need to add to that pre-approval. You don't have that working with the large conglomerate, or I should say national lender. When you have that local lender, you can speak to them and tell them your personal situation.
So what I'm hearing is with a local lender, it's probably more personable, but with an online lender, and I've experienced this with buying houses, an online lender could be, you're just a number to them is what I'm hearing. Got it.
And
Okay.
it doesn't matter if it's your personal bank, your national bank.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter. When you deal with a lender that's all they specialize is mortgage lending, I'm telling you, that just makes it that much easier to close the deal.
Let me ask you this. How nice is it as you as an agent with having a lender here that's in the office where you can basically go in and kick in his door if something's going on with your loan and say, hey, what's going on? How do we fix this, right? Where if you didn't have that, you'd have to call 100 times and that person doesn't have to pick up the phone, right? We've had that problem before in transactions where we're trying to get a hold of the lender and they ghost us.
Yes.
And they finally, after like the 10th call, we get a hold of them.
I agree.
Where like if we walk into that office over there, he's gonna have he has to face us, right?
Yes, yes.
So there's a benefit to that.
There's huge benefits because even every step of the transaction, we're here with him, and we know what's going on.
Yep. What else could you say could be a costly mistake? So we've got not planning, we've got the lender. Is there anything else? I think the planning and the lender are two big costly mistakes we're seeing. Is there anything else that you think is a costly mistake?
I have one as well. Not really knowing what you want.
Okay.
You've got to know exactly what you want. Once
Okay.
after
Well,
you know your
explain that a little bit.
Yes.
Like, I call you and I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Wesley Chapel.
Yes.
Right?
That's great. So let me understand what your must-haves in that 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay.
One, we already know what your buying power is because we've already worked with the lender.
Okay.
Now, talk to me. What needs to be in that house that's going to make you happy?
Well, I need a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it has to 100% have a den because I need an office.
I understand that.
So I need that, and I really, really want a pool, Erica.
Okay, and depending on what you were pre-approved for, that can be completely possible. But I want to set the right expectations and let you know when we add pool to the equation, based on what what your buying power is, it can limit our resources of availability. I just want to set those expectations. Now, if you're comfortable with us having the space for a pool, even if we can't have a pool, that gives us more options.
Because there's probably more houses on the market that don't have pools compared to homes that have
Most definitely.
Pools. Got it.
And so understanding the expectations is important. Understanding that we as realtors are your advocate.
All right, Erica, we went over like 2 big costly mistakes
Real big.
that a lot of people make when they're buying a home. There are so many more that we can share with them. If they want to get in contact with us, they can reach out to us at 813-321-HOME. Again, that's 813-321-HOME. Thanks so much. Have a great day.